Okay, so it's that time of the semester where we need to start setting up for next term. So what this tutorial will do, we'll take a look at those Turnitin assignments and what we need to do after we import them to make sure that they will work with this term. So I'm going to go ahead and import into my class. So I'm going to class settings, and I'm going to look to import the content that I need for this term from my previous class. So my import has come through, and I can see I have my modules from my previous term. So let's take a look. I have this instructor resources assignment, Turnitin with rubric, and I can see my assignment came in, and if I go into edit my assignment details, I can adjust my due date here as needed. Now let's say that I save this and my due date's good. Well, it's not going to work in Turnitin yet. So even though you have imported it in and it's still set up in Turnitin, it's not set up as an assignment in Turnitin until you save the settings. So basically, if this is what you were to do without the next step, students, when they go to submit and a paper, would see this error. Sorry, we cannot process your request. So there's going to be one other step that you need to do after importing a Turnitin assignment. So basically, if we go back into the assignment, we don't have to go into edit mode, but we want to do the load Turnitin with rubric in a new window. That's the title of the assignment. And then this will take us into the Turnitin API. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Settings and then Submit. Once you do that, that is going to set it up in Turnitin. Until you hit that Submit, you don't even need to make any changes, but you do have to hit that Submit button for it to be actually set up. So you will have to touch every single assignment that you import from a previous term to be able to have Turnitin work. So now the good news is, if you have used a rubric in your previous term, you do not need to go back and add the rubric and say use it for grading. That will come through with the Turnitin as well. So you don't need to touch that. So for example, I just brought this assignment in. If I go into SpeedGrader and I go into my rubric, it will lock this score in without making any adjustments. So you see that came right in, and that will populate then in the grade book. There it is. So basically, you just need to go through, open up any setting that you use to turn it in, and then make sure you open it by clicking on Load in a new tab and save those settings, and then it will work for your students to upload as long as all your due dates and stuff have also been corrected.